Gloves.
Gloves is Bowser. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, let's get right into this. Two players I've never personally seen on any stream yet. I can't really say anything about their playstyle, but definitely two interesting picks here.
Yeah, and it looks like Carml being from, again, West Michigan. If it's the Forest Hills I'm thinking of, that would be a West Michigan high school around here. And
Right.
Gloves being from Indiana. Two players who most likely have never played against each other. It'll be fun to see how they adapt.
Yeah, both keeping it super even so far. I can't tell what loadout.
Characters that we don't see every day. So
True.
being with his custom selection, it might be a little bit of an adjustment period for Gloves to figure out exactly what moveset he's working against.
Yeah, it seems like he has a pretty standard. Okay, so he has the little headbutt one. He has a pretty standard brawler set so far. Wow, that up smash actually hit from behind.
Well, and the unfortunate thing about that charge attack is that it almost seemed like there was a solid second of Gloves seeing the charge of that up smash and just rolling right into it. So I don't know if it was some weird reaction to it, just his finger just hit the roll button by mistake.
Yeah, I can't quite tell. Oh my gosh, that move's putting in a lot of mileage though, that's for sure. He's been using that every other second, it seems.
I wonder how safe it is on the frames.
Oh man, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head without looking it up. It seems to be the most easily spammable move, and it spikes and can just flat out kill you.
Right. Oh, nice up smash to punish that. So, Bowser's inherently, their two favorite things to recover with are either down B or down air. And if you're ready for that at all, it's going to be an easy punish opportunity.
So, absolutely.
It was really nice to see Carml actually utilize, that punish ability and being patient, not just going up there and trying to challenge the recovery.
Yeah, not just winging it every time. Yeah, putting in a lot of work with the me brawler. Really liking the...
Ooh, nice. Is that all true stuff? It was like down tilt into forward air.
Yeah, he implemented those tilts so well against Bowser. He's already at 81%, just so much damage he's not been able to really make up so far.
Okay, so something I kind of disagreed there is that Gloves back through. I really think he should have done some sort of an up throw and follow-up situation. Being at the time, I think Carml was only like 40%. He shouldn't be throwing him off stage at that point.
Yeah, that would make sense too.
You want to rack up at least a little bit more damage before you do that. And a little bit of a execution error there, I think, from Carml. Looking like he SD'd.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to see a lot of that, unfortunately. Just a lot of weird interactions I just cannot understand at the time. He just kind of fell straight down. I mean, he was at a high percent, so he's probably bound to die to a forward air or something anyway, eventually. But yeah, these up smashes out of shield and up B, he's putting in a lot of mileage so far. He went for another one right there, just misspaced it in that case.
Yeah, he was probably assuming that up B was going to finish a little earlier than it actually did.
Yeah, he's just suplexing this poor
Okay, but the thing is, though, if Carmel's not too careful, he might kind of throw away this game. He has a decent percent lead, but it is Bowser. You get hit by one or two of those forward smashes, you're going to die.
That's the scary thing. I can only imagine after all this hard work, just losing it all to a few. Oh my gosh, Bowser cheat.
Oh no, it's happening, Merrick.
I feel a backer incoming. Oh, he's starting to be a lot more patient now. Okay, there we go. About to say he's implementing a lot more shield now. Not getting himself get up smash for free at that point, but still managing to take that game up the set.
Right.
That lovely Morgana cap he's wearing. Oh my!
And that's one of those things, like, I felt like Carml might have been, after taking those first couple of stocks, was maybe feeling a little bit too comfortable in the match. And that's one of the things that people with a lot of experience won't necessarily do. They might feel comfortable, but they know in the back of their head at any second things could go south.
Yep.
And again, I mentioned it against a character, especially like Bowser, a couple of moves by that character, and you could die. You could lose your stock.
Even a Bowser bomb, the down B, he could just easily get his shield broke.
Right, and I think Bowser. Now, how does that side B work exactly? Now, if you have the percentage or the higher percentage, do you control where it goes, or is it the lower percentage?
Oh, the what's it called? The suplex one, I think. Of me
No,
me
sorry,
drive.
the Bowser, the claw grab, the side B.
Oh, right. What about that move again?
So I was gonna say, for the percentage, when Bowser grabs you, if you have the higher percentage, do you control where he drifts, or the lower percentage?
Yeah, from what I remember, it's based on both the parties' percentages. So if I guess the best example, I guess if the me brawler was at like 100%, you basically have, in like the Bowser's at like 10, let's say, he basically has nearly full control of like the trajectory of it. Like you're pretty much going to be on the platform at that point. If it's like 50-50 each, you can kind of wiggle it so you have a bit more influence as
Okay.
the person being grabbed by it. A
Yeah,
little different from
just one of those things I would worry about is at a high percent with Bowser. Bowser could grab you, throw you off, or bring you off stage with him, and then suddenly you're dying before he does.
yeah, like at this percent right now, he pretty much has full influence. Like he can easily get him on one of these side platforms as of right now. And he has basically no chance of living in that case, even with a good mash.
Okay, and we're seeing the tables turn a little bit this second match. Gloves now having the advantage where before Carml almost had full advantage the first stock.
That's right. Yeah, he's definitely making it work a lot better in his favor, taking that first stock too.
Okay, yeah, we're definitely seeing some adjustment. Maybe Gloves just taking a second or two to completely learn what moveset he's playing against.
Yeah, that could probably be the case too. I'm not, because I don't have the chat or anything up. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if you legally had to like tell them the loadout or anything, but definitely making, or like he could easily just not have ever played this character in his lifetime, but definitely making the right adjustments so far too.
Okay, so
he's gonna get a lot of damage off that flame breath as well.
yeah, and maybe even start pulling away completely. Okay, so I don't know exactly why Gloves was trying to do that up B out of, typically Bowser's like to do that out of shield as an option for somebody landing on top of their shield. It didn't really seem like Carml was next to him at all when he threw it out, so it was something that was really risky for really no reason at all.
Yeah, definitely a very, very unusual pick. He does have quite a bit of damage on him so far. He didn't get, I think that was really the only time he's gotten hard punished from it so far, but oh man, he went for the hardest dunks twice. He went for the downer and the uppy going straight down. I think he's trying to get him through that platform, just take him right under Carml's.
Okay, but yeah, if he gets the Bowser Claw right here, that's another easy stock. And he actually had the opportunity, but ended up getting the forward air instead. Okay. Ooh.
Keeping him at bay twice now.
He should be able to still recover. Wow, Bowser is heavy. Took that up smash like a champ.
He might kill him. There we go. Okay.
Okay, this is definitely not undoable for Carml. Bowser is at high percent though. So it could go either. I mean, honestly, a couple rage hits and you could die, but you do need him at that high percent to be able to take the stock.
Yeah, it could go sour very fast. I mean, this slight lead is looking like a massive lead, as far as the context of Bowser.
So I actually really like what Gloves did there. He got Carml into a tech roll situation and started charging the down smash. It didn't work out because it looked like he released it a little too early, but he almost got right in there and got an easy down smash to almost take a really early step. Oh my gosh.
What a read right there. He kept him held in that full time and caught him kind of mashing with that up B, trying to get at a disadvantage, and he just ate the full boots of Bowser's might. Goodness, that was.
That might be the scariest move in the game, Bowser's forward.
It honestly is. Anything of his with the tough guy in play, it is just because he multi-jabbed him earlier in the set too, and I was like, oh man, you might get you have a storm coming, man.
Right. So it seems like Gloves is definitely getting way more comfortable in this matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. Very. Um, he's. I think besides the fact he recognized the moves, I think he's also kind of waving around. Oh my gosh, I don't have the stream up. Oh yeah, Carml. He's going around Carmel's moves a lot more.
Right.
Consistently finding his openings a lot more. Not really pushing his way into it when he has to. Especially when he had that earlier 40% lead. He went with the immediate forward air and grab. Oh my gosh. And yeah, just yanked him right off his feet once again. Quick 16 or so percent.
But one more thing I think Gloves really needs to start doing is recognizing, I believe it's the down B is kind of like Zero Suit Samus's down B, where the Mii Brawler's kind of doing a flip kick over. It almost seems like every time Gloves sees that move come out of Carml, he's just going to get hit by it almost because it just lingers for so long. Oh, jeez, what a spike by Gloves!
Oh, goodness. Yeah, he is, I feel like he's sniffing those opportunities out because that is a common occurrence you see a lot with even just Zero Suit just kind of use the down B at a disadvantage, and they're just going to pinpoint home. Good.
Okay, and that was a really good punish by Gloves.
They're going to eventually...
Maybe not the most optimal one, but it was not bad. It did probably like, what, 30%?
He is going for it all.
Okay. That was the most appropriate use of up B out of shield right there.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. Gloves maybe feeling himself a little bit too much. He's got to calm down a little bit with those smash attacks.
Oh, he's not gonna kill quite yet. Keeping him off stage once again. That range on the up B giving him a lot of mileage and kind of comfort and being able to recover back on stage with an active hitbox.
Both of them just kind of throwing out moves in neutral, trying to feel each other out. Carml's still trying to just stay alive, but now getting a really good pressure on Gloves. Being off stage, letting him back on. Should be able to punish here. Nice down smash.
Oh. I wonder if that ball, I don't remember if it's like active in the same way like Plant's Patui is, where it still lingers long after it's been shot out and kind of hits the ground. I'm very curious about that, actually.
Yeah, because like once it hits the ground the first time, you're not sure if it actually loses its hitbox or not.
Right. That'd be very scary because if it rolls off and Bowser's trying to recover, that
flame breath is just so much. I don't want to say like 3%, but if you get caught up on it, like you're gonna take a chunk of damage.
What on earth just happened?
So I think that was a little bit of a misinput because what he did earlier was jump off ledge and down B to punish the charged up smash by Carml. So I think he was trying to do something similar, but just ended up hitting down B way too early.
Yeah, or probably just misplaced it a little bit. He was off by a couple of units. Yeah, what you're saying about the flame breath, that is a quick, even if the few times he was able to get out, just kind of hold up. He went for another downer. He's been able to get about a good 20% in by the time he gets out of it.
That neutral B, that shot put ball does so much shield damage too. I can see why Carml likes throwing it out so much. It does a ton of damage. It seems like it's a shield pressure, and it's a projectile, so at least you can throw it off stage to kind of pressure people who are recovering.
Oh my goodness, he didn't survive that. I thought he was in decent standings, but that was actually going to take it right there.
I wonder if that's a little bit of a sus DI there. Like maybe he didn't DI properly.
It might be. I don't remember how much he weighs off the top of my head. I have the page up right now, so I can quickly look into this as I
would assume most Mii's would be midweight if you have to use just the generic default Mii brawler layout setup.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, and now with Gloves being up to 1, we'll see if there's a character switch at all. Maybe not. Maybe Carmel's starting to feel a little bit more comfortable learning what Gloves is trying to look for and stick with Mii Brawler.
Oh wow.
Or the Bowser Mirror.
Maybe he's low-key a Bowser main, but I'd be very curious to look this up. I have all this research in front of me, but I found out shot put does have active hitbox long after the initial hits.
Okay, I'm a little nervous here for Carml. You know, maybe he is. He has a Bowser, most definitely. I'm not too uncertain about that, but how well his Bowser plays, I'm a little nervous about. Especially playing against Gloves, who is definitely a Bowser main.
Absolutely a Bowser main, yeah.
Because this is not about proving yourself, about having the better, you know, Bowser. You got to be the better player, and if you don't have a Bowser to go up against somebody who mains that character, you're not going to have a good time.
Keeping it even so far, I actually cannot believe that forward air reach from behind like that. That big arc of a hitbox just snagging him. But yeah, they're gonna survive a lot better on this in the Ditto. But Gloves taking the first blood.
Okay, so that was kind of smart when he came down from platform. You know, he has those invulnerability frames. Gloves just jumped, like kind of like moved towards the ledge, jumped off, kind of waited out those invulnerability frames from Carml, burnt them out entirely, and was able to get back on stage. Unfortunately, he did lose his stock a few moments later, but it was a smart idea in the moment.
Yeah, super well played by him. Both looking to get a lot of quick damage racked in very soon here. A lot of flame breaths on both
A lot of
ends.
flame breath, yeah. Okay, that's kind of interesting. That's the second time I've seen Carml like do like a short hop up B. I wonder what the thought process is there.
I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, that's gonna be punish.
Try to snipe him out with the tilted forward tilt on the ledge. Very strong tool in that case, exactly.
Okay.
But
oh my!
Retaliate with the force.
And that's why Bowser's have to be. And I will give Gloves credit. He has been kind of refrained from using that down air too excessively. But when you do it at the wrong moment, it is goodbye for you.
So long, Bowser.
Okay.
In that case. That forward tilt.
Oh!
Oh, cracked his back of his own character.
So I wonder if he like saw the roll coming out and then tried to punish it with that forward smash, which was pretty smart because it looked like Carml tried to, you know, press a button right after that, or if it was just instinct to do that turnaround forward smash. But that was a nice play.